I just got through LA, and when I'm driving there, it always makes me think of this topic that I like want to talk to people about, because traffic to me is not real, and like not in the concept of like you can control the traffic that you're experiencing. And so when people have negative emotions surrounding traffic or get angry or like are road raging, I don't really get it. And like it took me a long time to get there, but I had this experience once where I was driving in San Francisco across like the Bay Bridge, and if you've ever driven through a major metropolitan city, you know how like rush hour it gets bumper to bumper. And I had always been a bumper to bumper ass person, like right on it, like oh my god, move, and cutting people off, and you know, like, or like don't let people in type of stuff. And it caused me so much like gray hairs and stress and anxiety, and it was like one of the worst parts of my day. And then I'm driving one day and I see this black SUV, and it's like, you know, one of those ones, like the hired ones from like the airport, or the rideshare app that's like the black whatever, like the premium service. And the SUV was like hanging back like from the car in front of it, and anytime they would start to brake, he would brake really like a few car lanes back and then just roll. And his car never stopped. Like the black SUV, it never stopped. There was no traffic. Like, when I mean for them, there was a luxurious ride. There was something that was not full of anxiety and full of tension and just jerking back and forth and bumper to bumper. Like nobody, when you're a hired driver, you can't express discontent at your job or like at the roadway or the whatever. You have to figure out how to make the best of it. And I learned in that moment that like if you ride people, you don't give space for you or anybody else. And if you hang back, you can roll and make the traffic that you want. Like, and it in that moment, I felt bad for everybody that like don't treat themselves with the luxury that somebody who can pay for that gets, right? Because why should only rich people have an easy way on the road? Why should only people who are hiring a driver have like no anxiety and tension? And it's like you can give that to yourself as a luxury. It's something that you can treat yourself to like create your own like space. And I talk to people about it all the time, like, and I show people when I'm driving like how I drive and how to not cut people off or not have these. And it's like it might take a little bit more time, but like when you're enjoying your experience in life, like when you're giving yourself that luxury of like knowing you're treating yourself right, it's like you want more time doing that. I want more practice giving myself luxuries in life that like people pay for, you know, if that makes sense. Like it's not like, oh, I'm having to work out at the gym, which is really nice too, you know, working out or whatever, but it's like I'm treating myself to a luxury of not experiencing anxiety. I'm treating myself to the luxury of a good, nice drive where I'm like listening to the music I want, listening to a podcast or something, or having, you know, the smells in my car that I like, talking to people on the phone that I want to talk to, doing something in the car, sitting in a really comfortable seat. Like it don't feel like so bad anymore. Like it used to feel really bad when I didn't understand how to create my own traffic. And I think that's a lesson for bigger in life. Like sometimes when we're rushing or trying to cram ourselves, or like we learn how to do something and then noticing how other people do it, or noticing how like somebody who's like paid for and compensated to do it, because like sometimes I see truck drivers too, you know, like big rig drivers, and they give space because it's like they got to be on the road for 8 hours, so they don't care. And it's like that, me giving space, I feel like a better person, like allowing people to get in front of me, allowing for a communal effort instead of being like, oh, I need to be here, you know. It just feel like a better experience. And I don't know, I think I want everybody to be able to give themselves that, like, cause giving motorcyclists space, giving truckers space, giving everybody space, it's just, it feel, and then when they give you the little double blink with the lights, and you're like, and there's like a little thank you for letting me in, and you're like, yeah, thank you, or you're welcome, because like I know how it is to be, you know, having a good drive and just want to have like a good experience, you know. So I know this is a random video that and I miss just getting on here and talking to y'all, because like these little life lessons that I learn or that I want to talk about or share, like have your guys' opinion on. Like I read the comments and stuff and see, like, you know. And I think that a lot of people are commuters, and that little, is it called an idiom? What is it called? Like anecdote, like little story or whatever about watching that black SUV drive and them having a nice luxurious experience. Like I think that can really help a lot of commuters, because when I was a commuter, oh my gosh, it was like the worst looking part of the day. Like I don't want to deal with traffic, and even when it's bumper to bumper now, even like I just went through downtown LA traffic, it was no traffic for me. I keep back, I slow down, I give people space, I roll at a speed that I want to roll at. There's no I'm not jerking. And to whatever it is about maintenance with a car, I learned how much pads and brake pads and the brake stuff for your car, that stuff is not cheap. And then your car start sounding crazy. Like you want to take care of your car, because your car is taking care of you, you know. And putting that anxiety in your actions and stuff like that, I think everybody can learn to make their own traffic. Because I love seeing other cars hang back, and it's like it'll be like me and 3 other people in all the traffic, and we're like creating a cool like little flow for ourselves, you know.